So you called out a student for messing around in class. Things just got worse. It started an argument and nobody really won. Here's why I don't recommend calling out disruptive behavior in class and what to do instead. My name's Hannah, coach for new and first year teachers, and welcome to the Classroom Calm Now Challenge, where over the course of 30 days, I show you how to automate your classroom. During my first few years of teaching, I felt like I was constantly redirecting disruptive behavior. I felt like I couldn't get through a lesson without having to put out fires. The more I addressed the disruptive behavior or students messing around, the more often they would do it. Over the years, however, I've learned that whatever you focus more on expands, meaning the more you focus on disruptive behavior, the more disruptive behavior that occurs. How then do you get students to stop messing around in class without calling out the students who are messing around in class? Here's my secret. I like to use something called positive narration. Positive narration is where you call out students who are following the expectations, you compliment them, and specifically point out what you enjoy or what you are excited about that they are doing. For example, let's say I have a student who's messing around in line. Instead of calling that student out for messing around in line, I'm going to point out 3 other students in line who are following expectations, specifically what they are doing. This can look like, thank you student A for having your eyes facing forward. Thank you student B for having a bubble in your mouth so we're not late to recess. And thank you student C for having your hands at your side. Then, once the student who was partaking in the disruptive behavior or who was messing around fixes the behavior, I'm going to compliment them too. And thank you, original student, for facing forward, showing me you're ready to go. You pivot to this strategy, what you are doing is you are focusing solely on the positive behavior that's happening in class. And what happens is many students are going to think this student is getting praise or attention for following expectations in class, which means I'm going to make sure I'm following expectations in class, so maybe she will compliment me. So instead of focusing on the messing around and causing more messing around, you are now focusing on the positive and creating more positive. If you love these tips, make sure to comment master to get access to my free classroom management guide. And then make sure to follow for part 14, where I'm going to show you how to get a classroom that runs itself.